Hello everyone. Today we are going to solve count good nodes in binary tree. In this we are given a binary tree root and a node x in the tree is named good if the path from root to x there are no nodes with the value greater than x. So let's try to understand with the visual explanation. So in this example we have to find out which node is good and which is not good. So the good node is all its ancestor should be greater than the node. So if I check, like for the 3, the ancestor are 1 and the 3. So these are smaller. 3 is greater than 1 and 3 is greater than equal to 3. This is also named as valid good node. And check for the 1. It is not good since its ancestor, which is 4, is greater than 1. Let's check for the 5. 5 is greater than 4 and 4 is greater than 3. So it's also right, good. So let's check for the 1. 1 is smaller than 3, so it will be wrong. And for this node, the 3 is less than 4, so this is be right. And one thing more, that the root node will always be a good node since there are no ancestor on that. So let's try to find out how can we solve this. So as you know, first we have to traverse through the nodes in this tree. So there are many approaches to traverse through the tree, that is the level order traversal or the pre-order, post-order traversal. Since each child depends on information from its parent path, DFS Preorder is the most natural choice because it lets us propagate this state recursively without maintaining an explicit queue of node, max of r, pairs. BFS would also work but requires extra bookkeeping. The max of r is the variable which we take in this solution. As with the help of max of r, we can check the max of r directly instead of checking all its ancestor. So if I define the max of r, so in the starting in the root node, max of r will be 3. And at 1 it will remain 3 since 1 is less than 3. And at this position the max of r is also 3 since 3 is equal to 3, so there is no need to update it. And here the max of r will be 4. And if I check at this position, the max of r will be 5 as 4 is less than 5. And at this position the max of r remains the same, which is 4. So now you have already understood how we can approach through the solution. And we have to return the number of counts which node is good. As you can see in this is the 1 count, then this is the 2nd, this is the 3rd, and this is the 4th. And hence the count will be 4, and that's our answer. Let's try to write the code for the same. So as we have to apply the recursive function, we have to take a helper function. So let's take a helper function and the return type will be void, and we name it as preorder. And we have to take tree node, like we have to pass the tree node, and we have to take variable for max of r that will be of type int. Pre-order condition is that first we have to traverse the root, then left, then right. So we traverse in the same order. So we have to check the edge condition, that will be if node equal to the null pointer, then we have to return nothing since it is void return type. and then we check if node value is greater than equal to max of r, and when this condition meets, we have to increase the count. Let's take a global value int as count, initialize it with 0. Now after that we have to update our new max. So that will be max, that is inbuilt function with the max of r comma node value. And after that we reverse in the left then the right. So for that we have to write the recursive call, that is preorder, and pass the node left comma the max of r, and we have to write for the right. So we just copy and paste, it will be right. And in the main function we have to call the helper function with the root value, and since the problem statement says that root node is always good node, so we will pass the root value in this, like we initialize the max of r as root value, and at last we have to return count. That will be our answer. Let's run this code. Its time complexity will be big O of n, as we are iterating as we are checking all the nodes, and the space complexity will be big O of h, where h is the height of binary tree. Now submit this solution. Okay, we got the error, and let's check the code again. Okay, so we are passing max of r instead of new max, that's why the error came. So let's replace this and submit the code again. So that was the complete recursive solution. Now before ending this video, I am going through the comment section of different solutions for this problem, and I noticed that a lot of people had some really important follow-up questions, not about solving the problem itself, but about the deeper understanding behind the solution. And honestly, these are exactly the kind of questions interviewer asks after you finish writing this code. And this is the part where most people stuck or skip the solution. But if you understand this follow-up concepts, that's what actually makes you stand out from others. So let's quickly clear those doubts one by one, and trust me, this is the kind of clarity you actually don't get in most solutions. So make sure you watch till the end. Let's start with the first one. Why do we say space complexity is big O log n? So let's understand this. So first let's remove this. Now there are two types of trees. One is balanced and other one is skewed. Skewed one will be like this when the nodes are in one direction only, and the balanced tree is the having equal nodes. So this is the kind of balanced tree, and since its height is 3 and the total number of nodes are 8, the maximum recursive stack will be 3, as the logarithm of 8 is 3. But in the squared binary tree, since there are n number of nodes and we have to check one by one, so the maximum recursive call will be big O of n. So that's why if the tree is balanced tree, the space complexity will be big O log n for the recursion stack, and if the tree is skewed, then the space complexity is big O of n. Now let's clear one more final confusion. One quick clarification. This solution is actually preorder, not postorder. The reason is simple. Traversal type depends on what we process the current node. Here we process the current node by checking if it is good, and only after that we move to the left and the right children. So the order is root, left, right, which is preorder. If it were postorder, we would first visit left and right and only then process the current node. So remember, recursion going deep does not mean postorder. The portion where we process the node decides the traversal type. And that's it for this problem. If this cleared your doubts, make sure to keep solving, because these small conceptual details are exactly what interviews your test. Thanks for watching the video. See you in the next one.